Hello everyone, today we are in Merida. We are going to show you around the tropical Andes of Venezuela. Enjoy the small towns and the views.
Our flight landed in El Villa. There is also an airport in Merida, which would save us an hour driving, but this airport doesn't seem to be used anymore because we didn't find any flights. We also picked up the guide. He's going to be with us for the next 2 days, and we just arrived at our Posada. This one is called Tramontana.
This is the Posada. Okay.
This is Posada Tramontana, room number 4. And what we can find here is a beautiful room with a nice view as well. Well, it's like a small garden. There is a telephone in this room, which we didn't have in the previous hotel for some reason. The bed is small, but we will be fine. Closet, it's a bit small, but it's okay. And the bathroom, this seems tricky. So this room has a bathtub slash shower, which they will send the instructions how to use this. So this is the shower, and it's also a bathtub, and it has a waterfall inside feature. Then there is a normal tub, this is usual, and a normal toilet, nothing unusual. Yeah, it looks quite nice actually. You can look at your husband or wife from inside the bathtub or shower, so that's nice. How do you think? Good? Not good? Good? That's good. The only thing is the bed is a bit small for me, but I will try not to roll over you too much tonight, and then it should be okay. Also, there is an air conditioning here, even though it's not cold or warm, sorry, not warm here, so it's actually quite fine. Don't think we need that. And there is a television also. And there is a paper here with some instructions. This is to use the Jacuzzi de la Cascada. They give you the instructions, but these instructions are only in Spanish, which is no problem because we are fluent in Spanish, of course. Now they will send them, I think, in English on WhatsApp, so we will be able to manage somehow. Alright, so yeah, very good, nice. Oh, and they also give these ones. It's also nice. Bathrooms. Good. As it's getting dark, we're quickly going to get some food and drinks, and then we'll probably try to eat something in the hotel here as well.
Going to check out the restaurant.
So this Posada has a pizzeria as well, and very nice view on the top. Well, today is cloudy, so, and it's already quite late. The sun is already gone, so it's not as beautiful as it would be during the day. But yeah, it's very nice, and it has a rooftop and the pizzeria. We are on the ground floor though, so we are quiet, which is nice. The food is a pizza. It's in the Posada, they have a pizzeria. And this is a margarita with extra ham on top and some sauce. Alright, let's see.
We paid $16.20 for a massive pizza, cola and water. And they added also, we ordered margarita pizza with ham top. So
Good
it's a
value.
good price for the pizza. It was very nice. We finished it all. So yeah, definitely a place to visit for a dinner. I think they open at 5 only, so yeah, it's good.
Good morning from Merida. This is our first day here, and this is the view from the top of our Posada. It's very nice. Now the weather is much better than yesterday.
Pancake is there and the tortilla is there, so it's time to have our breakfast, and the view is beautiful.
So for the breakfast we paid $6 each, $12, which is very reasonable, I think. Good price. It was very nice. We left our Posada and now it's time for some sightseeing, and we have a very knowledgeable guide with us as well today.
We are going to see the different levels of the tropical Andes of vegetation. Now we are in the altitude of 1,600 meters, and this area is special for the cloud forest. What you can see in both sides is the cloud forest. It's very important forest for the water that produce and maintain for the whole city and the whole state of Merida. Tabay is known as the first town after Merida. And something very important that you can see is from the Bolivar Square, you can see the statue standing out. After the main city, the first town have Bolivar standing, and the third have only the shoulders up. And in this way, you can recognize if you are close of the center of the city or not. This is in Merida City.
How many cities are there?
Towns. In this area we are going to visit four. Four. But there is many in different ways. Technological institutions, universities that make a population of more than 55,000 students a year come. And all of them, they need to live. And they come from other part of the country where their parents pay them to live here. And this is an income. With the agriculture, we produce from plátanos to garlic and green onions on the top of the mountain. We have all the different rubros. So we have coffee, we have cacao, we have potato, carrots, all the vegetables that you can imagine. And all is produced in this valley. Then it make very well. Because from here is all taken to Caracas, Valencia, Maracay, to the big city.
The prices are cheaper here than in Caracas, for example?
Yes. From the vegetables, yes. But from other things, it's expensive. Living here is expensive.
We just made a small stop next to the road, but as you can see, it is very beautiful here. Look how green, and the river going through. It's a very nice area. Our next stop is the town of Mucuchies.
They celebrate the Immaculada Concepción Virgin, and they put candles every mark that you can see. They put it all around the Bolivar Square, all around the chapel, all around the streets and this is the most important party, religion party. Mucuchies. It's the first town after 2,700 meters. It's the beginning of El Páramo, the beginning of the high mountain.
It's a very beautiful church. Huh?
Yeah.
Very nice colors.
It's built 1788. Quite old. Something very important that you can see in these squares are that always they are going to have the power of the religion, supposed to have in front of the power of the religion the power of the law, the police.
Yeah.
But in this case, it's not
there.
working. In one side health, one side health, and in the other side is education. Which is very cheap. There is official dollarized petrol that costs $0.50 a liter, and there is the black market that sometimes, depending on the size of the crisis, you can get for $1 and you can get for $1 or you can get for $2. Depending on how strong is the crisis.
Yeah.
You have 3 weeks without petrol and you need to go to a hospital and you need to get a car to $2 you can find. And sometimes there is no any market. This is the biggest monument for a dog I have ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
The name of the dog is Nevado. It was a dog who saved the life of Bolivar during the independence. In the Carabobo battle, it's supposed to save the life of Bolivar, advertising that some killers arrived to the hostage where Bolivar was sleeping, and the dog barked and they wake up Bolivar, and Bolivar could save his life from the killers. And this monument is representing the moment where the dog was given to him in the moment when he passed the Andes in 1813. 1813. Nevado, and in the left side there is an indigena. His name is Tinjaca, who was given together with the dog to take care of the dog when Bolivar was fighting. And then he have a edecán. Edecán was a person in charge of taking the care about the dog. Right here in this place is the place where beginning the highland of the tropical Andes of Venezuela. Altiplano. I don't know how it is said in English. Altiplano.
Higher plateau, maybe?
High plateau.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very beautiful here.
The beginning. Here is Mucuchies, Vale.
So this height is about 3,000 or
3,000 meters. You can see all the different plantations. Now they have broccoli there, carrot, potato. You can recognize it by the colors. Other the sense that he is represented Bolivar in the moment when he was in the top of the Andes going to Peru. And the name of the statue is the Lord of the Winds. El señor de la ventisca, el amo de la ventisca. All colonial houses with different colors in this direction.
Oh, this street is also beautiful. It's pretty.
There was a government who tried to build all colonial structure, and he painted all the towns white and blue. White and blue. Everything was white and blue. Everybody was like, if we are not white and blue, we like our colors, and these have been colors since the colony. Why to?
Nah, you have
like
all
this?
the colors. It's beautiful.
Yeah, this is cool.
This is clothing store.
Yeah, this is second hand.
It's our second hand. It's not new.
But some are missing. Okay. There's a car following us.
Oh no. It's a car following us.
It's our driver.
Oh, it's our driver. And this is the local supermarket or so. It's a bit of everything.
They have balloons.
Yeah, they do have balloons.
And they have this thing.
So they're selling toilet paper. Very important. Nice drawing coming up. I'll show it. Look. Still
Mira,
there.
perro nevado.
He's still there.
Yeah, you can stand.
Pero nevado. I think we also used to play this in school. Well, at least with these balls. Not maybe the same game, but
He won. Take it.
Ball.
Bye bye. Le ganó, le quitó la metrica y dijo chao. No.
Voy tiria.
ah, this cat is cute. Gato. Little gato.
Gatitos.
What is this?
This is for water, accumulation of water, but the biggest emergencies that happen in this area happen here. A dog or whatever
from
animal
inside.
fell,
Yeah.
there is no way to take it out, and then the people from the rescue have to come with ropes and take them, and everybody gets excited. There have been horses, there have been cows inside there.
How can I go? Kind of adventurous cars. Venezuela, being the richest country in oil resources, has no gasoline.
It's very
No
hard.
Fuel
to find
for the
fuel.
car. So yeah,
That's messed
it's crazy. layers of clothes because it's cold.
Prohibido la entrada de vehículos.
4,000 meters.
Por ahí los
No joke.
So we are now at 4,300 meters. And the weather is sunny, but it's cold. So on this side is cloudy. It's not windy at the moment because I think we are on the other side. The wind comes from the other side, so it's not that windy. Yeah, it's nice. If you like the mountains, it's very beautiful. Akko is going crazy. I think it's about 6 degrees here, maybe.
There's no air.
Yeah, we are going to turn blue at some point here, but yeah, we're not used to this altitude.
Un poquito walk at 4,000 meters altitude. It's nice. Before you turn blue. Oh, nice flower. But not as nice as me.
So these plants, they grow 1 centimeter per year. They've been here for a while. Some of them are really big. This one there is quite big. And then you also have very small ones. You see this one here, for example. This one is very, very, very small. It's very small. It's probably like 3 years old or so. So yeah, they are kind of protected. This is a national park, so these plants are part of the national park. For example, this one is very big. It's probably a meter high or so. It's much more than a meter, maybe. Wait a minute. So Hako is 1 meter 70 something, 80.
73.
So this is what, a meter 50, meter 40. So considering these ones grow 1 centimeter per year, this one would be 140 years old. And that one there, if we go with Hako's measurement, which is a very reliable source to measure, is almost the size of Hako. So it's probably 160 years old or so. So these plants have been here for a long time. This one, I don't know if it's higher. It is more beautiful because it has more of the leaves on the top. Let me see. Yeah, this one is pretty close to Hako. So that's maybe 170 years old. So these plants have been here for a while. They are surviving in a very tough environment because, of course, there is not so much here. They are at a high height, altitude, and yeah, they take the water from the clouds, I believe, to survive. You can dive here, actually. It's quite nice. You don't have to hike all the way up 4,000 meters. You can just drive here. That makes life easier instead of turning blue from the altitude.
Because we don't have time.
We don't have time enough, unfortunately, to do a lot of stuff here. So yeah,
So we took the car.
we took the car. We are lazy. Occasionally it does snow here as well, even though now it's not because it's not the season. Normally it snows a little bit later. Now is April, so it's a bit too early to have snow in these locations. I don't think there's anything swimming. Yeah, there's nothing inside these lakes. The view is nice though. You have a lot of mountains, we are almost in the clouds. Also, wherever we go here, we are alone. No tourists here. There's a couple of birds. There's a few birds there.
Like Trasna Varagam and
Transfargasfara in Romania. No one can remember this name, but it does look a little bit similar. There's a road going down all the way to there. However, I think we came from the other side, but also very pretty. So this is the Condor bird. We saw it before, the statue at least. And there is some stuff here as well. There's a restaurant, some stuff selling all kinds of small stores, and something that's supposed to be a toilet. The paños. And a small church on top. So what can you buy here? You can buy... This is cheese? Oh, that's better, cheese. Buen día. Chips. Nice chips. This is there. Sweet bits. This is with marmalade or something? Coconut with marmalade, I think.
Maybe. Smaller version.
This is their Merida magnet. Another magnet for your fridge. There's the cups. I don't see strawberries to be honest. Are they? It says everywhere strawberries, but there are no strawberries. Hako wants strawberries. So he's going to take a risk today. Living on the edge. Or maybe later on the toilet. Here they have apples and peaches. Or nectarines. And more chips. Love chips in Venezuela. And also glue in case you wanted glue. What is this? Oh, dulce de leche. It's made of milk. Or?
It's like a caramel or something.
It's caramel.
Oh, it's a soap.
Yeah? Let me pass. I'm stuck. Es
Son panelitas de leche.
¿Es caramelito o cómo?
Ese es el dulce de leche tradicional de Mérida.
Ah, okay. That's Gracias.
De nada.
Nice strawberries.
They look really poor. Yeah, strawberries here, and also have this dulce de leche.
Tenemos cualquiera de ellos, son los dulces más tradicionales de acá de la zona. Hay abrillantados, estos son los abrillantados, dulce de leche, están surtiditos así, pero estos son los más tradicionales. Aparte de eso tenemos el higo relleno, que eso también es tradicional de acá de la zona.
Okay.
Esa es una fruta, pero se rellena con dulce de leche. También. Y también esto es dulce de leche. Son panelitas de leche, se llaman.
¿Cuánto cuesta?
De eso puedes llevar una en 3 o 2 por $5 si quieres llevar 2.
¿Cuánto?
Una en $3, 2 por $5 si quieres llevar 2. O puedes combinar una de estas con cualquier producto de eso, igual por $5. Aparte también tengo bocadillos de guayaba, de plátano, que puedes llevar 2 por $5 también. Y toda esta presentación es allá en $5 más grande.
Huh? This is smiling at me, but I don't know if it's nice or not.
También tenemos fresas con crema, chocolate caliente. Esas son obleas con arequipe. Esas sirven para untarlo.
¿Arequipe?
Este es arequipe, dulce de leche, y estas son galletas que puedes untarlas. Las tengo por unidad en $1 también, si las quieren probar.
¿Cuánto cuesta?
Ese sale $5. el paquete.
5. Look for the ones. Is there? Look at other stores. Gracias.
Dale, estamos siempre al lado.
What is this? More. This is clothing stores. And this is queso ahumada. Cheese. Lots of warm clothes because it's cold here. And this is, what is this? Vlogs?
Maybe or something local.
So not fresh.
De chocolate caliente, café.
Yes. Let's look around ourselves here.
Tacitas así.
Can buy tulululu. They lots have tulululu. Fresas looked a bit poor. You want something? It's waffle thing. They are playing domino. They are playing domino. This is a fun game.
Now we're going to see the Condor, a local tourist attraction.
Dangerous birds.
It's locked in a cage.
Y arriba hay
That's dangerous in a cage.
It doesn't eat us.
y de ahí se abre así. They take care of them for about 5 years to liberate it. They teach them how to fly, and when they drop it, they just flew to Colombia and went back to Peru.
So it didn't work to keep them here,
No,
basically.
they spent more than 15 years in the program,
And they just left.
and they just left. Of course, because they can get up to 8,000 meters.
Yeah, they fly very high, but
They get really high, and then they get to 8,000 meters, and they see down, and they look Venezuelan mountains, Colombian mountain, Colombia.
cost of living is cheaper
Yeah, it's cheaper.
in Colombia.
There must be something else there. Here there is
Yeah.
nothing.
They have more
And then arriving to Colombia,
It's
they look
easier
a
for
little
the
bit,
fuel, huh?
oh, look at Peru. And then they are in the fly and they, hey, partner, where are you from? No, I am from Peru, the paradise, go.
Yeah.
But it was difficult for them. Combatiente. ¿Qué pasa, chamo? ¿Estás malo, qué?
How old is this one, do you know?
It's very old. That's more than 30 years here in the same place. To say hello to my friends.
So yeah, this Condor it didn't want to stay in Venezuela. Unfortunately for them. They wanted to reintroduce them here by bringing them here, growing them from the eggs. And when they grew up, they left. And they left Venezuela, went to Colombia or Peru. So, sad story. It's a bit sad though that this one is here. It's a bit sad. Our next stop is this lake high up in the mountains. This is the lake Mucubaji. Please excuse me for my very good Spanish. It's a bit cloudy here. You can see the clouds, they are just passing over here. Literally just pass over the mountain here, and this is on top. There is some information about the lake here. It's starting to rain now. This is Park National Sierra Nevada, and this is about 3,500 meters above sea level. There's some information regarding the plants you can find here. All the information is in Spanish, so you need a translator. And this is Hako. She's enjoying the cool weather here. It's good weather. You can fish actually here. There is trout, I believe, in the lake. So these fishes were introduced at some point by colonists, I believe, into the lakes, and now you can fish for them. And every so many years they introduce new trout, because apparently they would be shrinking after a while. And by reintroducing them with new trout, they would stay bigger. There's the Hako. The Hako likes it very much. I also like it very much. It's been very beautiful in Venezuela until now. It's been a nice day already. Come to Venezuela. It's very pretty, it's very nice. And you can go from 35 degrees Celsius to almost freezing here. So you can go anywhere in the temperatures as well. Yesterday we were in Los Roques on the beach, and now we are freezing. It's all possible here. We are now at the restaurant, Las Veladas Pizzeria. And they have very beautiful flowers as well. Especially these ones, they're beautiful. Let's see what is there.
Making election on the 28th of July. Presidential election. The only person who has the power to say
How is it looking? Can I? Wow. The trout looks amazing.
Nori, trucha, chicken, salsa de la casa, velada.
It looks very good. Very nice. You have a nice view as well, huh? Very nice. You have also oven for pizzas.
Pizza.
Yeah.
Pizza. You like?
Ah, this is for them, huh? Oh. Nice. What is she making? This is vegetable? Vegetal? Nice. And a massive cheese. Nice.
That's the place where
So this is the trout. Rice with potatoes, same. And this is chicken with vegetables. And a massive cheese pizza. Looks nice. We had a really lovely lunch. It was really good food. Now we are in San Rafael de Mucuchies, I believe it's called. And there is a small church also here with a history. And these kids, they're probably going to try to tell us the story.
When I was a kid, I could tell the story. I'm going to help them to translate it.
They can tell it in translation.
Yo le puedo traducir si quieren, le dice.
This is the dogs.
Ay, tan cuchipilos. Tan cuchipilos.
So this is the breed that is mixed from Venezuelan and
It's
Belgian.
recognized by this or not?
Sí, ahí la tienes.
They have an extra nail.
Sorry?
An extra
Finger.
here, finger.
Ah, okay.
Something here. De la provincia. El cuchipilo de la provincia. Dígale cuchipilo de la provincia. Hola. Cuchipilo. The fact is that this chapel is a copy of another one who is in the mountains, 19 kilometers into the mountains in that direction. The person who built it was the first person who have built an electrical water power generator of the town. He was a kind of architect, engineer, painter, philosopher, and poet, even a clown. He was very famous for to be so many things, and he built this chapel to put as a copy of the other one. It was built in the 80s, 86, 87, more or less was finished, and it took no more than 3 years to build it, because all the town was for help in the build. Last year they rebuilt all the area, because the movement was not with bases or not cement or anything. Juan Felix Sanchez, inside the chapel is the body of him and his companion of life, Epifania Hill.
This is how it looks like on the inside, and you can see the grave as well. It is closed though, you cannot enter it, I believe. At least I don't think you can enter it. Seems locked, yeah. But it looks quite nice. It's of course a replica, made out of stone. Don't mind the thunderstorms. Go a little bit further.
I'm going to tell you the story.
Aquí, como ven ustedes, a mano derecha, la tumba primero está enterrado el señor que construyó la capilla. Se llamaba Juan Félix Sánchez Sánchez. A mano izquierda, la compañera y vida, la esposa de Piper Gil, porque él creía que lo iban a enterrar en el Tísuro y para Mondel vivió que construyó la primera capilla cuando tenía 45 años en honor a San Gregorio. La talló en madera nuestro santo en el deseo en 1982. Construyó esta capilla en honor a la Virgen de Coromoto. La talló en madera esta. Él tiene 26 años de muerto, la capilla tiene 39 años de hecha y la del Tísure tiene 78 años, que fue la primera que construyó. En el Tísure, como les hablo, él hizo pecera de piedra, talló la pasión de muerte de Jesucristo en madera y los ratos libres hacía cobija de lana de ovejo en un telón. Esta la réplica, la primera. El Tísure son 6 horas a caballo y 8 caminando porque no entraban carros. Bienvenido y frente a la capilla.
Welcome and enjoy the chapel.
Speak
Yeah,
super fast, eh?
Basically, he's telling all the story what I told you before. Is in the right side is Juan Felix Sanchez. Right next to him is his companion of life, Epifania Hill. This chapel was have 35 years built. Juan Felix Sanchez have 26 years of death. He died in 1997. And this chapel is a copy of another one who have 75 years and is in the place called El Tísure, which is 19 kilometers from here, and there is no way that a car or anything gets there. And the only way to get is by foot or by horse to get there. Yeah, this is almost basically what she said. And she said some other details about what he did, about carving. He did in El Tísure, in the chapel of El Tísure, the entire representation of the Via Crucis since Jesus born until he died. He did it in wood carving,
okay.
the same ones as there is in the in the altar. You know, the carving which is there are very, very famous. I have been with a very famous collector from the San Francisco Gallery, and he was trying to buy one of his pieces, and it was impossible. One of his pieces is found by Andrés Sánchez, which is in the Museum of Bellas Artes in Caracas, can cost $25,000, $30,000. Very expensive.
One of the last stops. What's the name of this church?
Apartaderos Church.
Apartaderos. It's a little bit raining, but it's still beautiful. Everything inside is made out of wood, which you wouldn't expect from the outside. This is all wood. It's covered all, and also the top is wood. Everything is wood. Interesting.
So it's stone but over wood to keep the heat because it's cold in this area.
Ah, it's for the heat. Yeah, it's warmer like this. We're heading back to the Posada now. The weather is starting to get worse anyway, so this will probably be it for today. Just a very quick stop here. This is a hotel that looks like a castle, so yeah, you can find some interesting places here in Venezuela. It's good we finished the sightseeing for today because the weather has turned quite bad.
We are back in the hotel. It's 7:30. We left around 9:30, so long day, but it was nice.
It's very nice. The
Yeah.
mountains are great. The nature
Very
is beautiful.
beautiful.
It did start raining now, but until it started raining, it was very nice.
Yeah, around 4 o'clock it started raining, but we saw most of the stuff, so we were lucky that we left early and it was sunny before.
So tomorrow we are going to do something else. We're going to visit the cloud forest, and
There will be special, very special
It will be nice
birds
to
there.
spot, hopefully.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our last day in Merida. We checked out, left our Posada. We asked the receptionist if we can keep our stuff and so inside and come back after the cloud forest. They kindly asked us to leave now. It's not that we're heartbroken or something, just our suitcases are all the way with us today in the car. Now we are on the way, half an hour to the cloud forest. Let's hope we see the beautiful creatures over there. Jordi doesn't talk because he has hiccups. He had too much pancake.
This is Casa del Angel del Sol, and the reason why we came here, you can probably already guess it from the logo, is this. Colibris everywhere. You can also feed them. And well, these are feeding stations, so they can actually just feed from here. This is sugar water, I believe. And there are a few of them. And you can also feed them yourself. It costs $6 and you can feed them. The only thing with hummingbirds is that they are super fast. So it's very hard to see them. It's a nice
They're
place to go.
adorable. You have to experience this.
It's a nice thing to do. $6, it's not that much, and you also support the birds with it, so it's a nice thing to do. What an amazing place Venezuela is. That was really nice. Anyway, back to the airport. We're flying to Caracas later today, but first we're going to find a place to eat. So, what is it again?
Tostones.
Tostones. Fried plantain with cheese, mayonnaise, ketchup, pork, mystery sauce, yuca, salad, and that's it, I think.
Yuca.
Looks nice. Everything is finished. The cola is finished. The pork is finished. Also, the plate is a heart. It's like quite nice. You didn't notice in the beginning, but it's a heart. Nice. Nice place. Next to where you pay the toll. It's okay. Not bad. The name is Casafran. Alright, so we ate pork barbecue. This is the place. You can sit outside next to the highway, but still not bad. That's nice. Paid $28 and it was for 4 persons, so it's quite reasonably priced, I'd say. Now we go to the airport. That's it for today's video. Merida is absolutely beautiful. It's very much worth visiting. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, please subscribe to our channel. There are still a lot of videos on our channel from Isla Margarita, Los Roques, Angel Falls and many other places, so be sure to check those ones out as well. Thank you once again and see you on the next video.